Hi, I'm McGill, and this is Things You Can Do in Space Station Silicon Valley. Episode 24, Fun in the Sun. It's desert time, and we're playing as the best animal in the game, the armed desert fox. Let's start off with a basic speedrunning route. We can jump on the box and then up to the door right away, which maybe isn't so interesting, but it seems like we were supposed to use a camel to push the box into position before doing that, and we didn't. Next up is the pump jump. If we are fast enough, we can land on the wall switch and then jump from it onto the oil pump before the cutscene starts. That's more of a speed thing than anything else, but maybe you didn't know that you could make it to the pump from the switch. I think it might have been intended that we go up the nearby hill and jump across that way. And we did. Finally, we can open all the valves just by walking across the pipes as the armed desert fox. No need for a vulture here, even though we were probably supposed to use the vulture. And we did. And now for something completely different. The switch we use to activate the elevator is a weird one. It turns out to be the only switch in the game that can be activated by shooting it. It could also be possible that the switch itself is normal, and that the armed desert fox's bullets have properties that allow them to activate the switches, properties that were removed from the range attacks of other animals. Whatever the reason, here it is. We can adjust the angle of the shots by jumping, and it's a bit tricky to hit the switch, but we can just keep trying till we get it. Getting up the elevator without activating the oil pump also has an interesting result. It turns out that the fire hazards that are normally active on these platforms aren't active until the pump is. The fire hazards themselves are mostly ignorable anyway, but it's interesting to know that they can be circumvented completely like this. More things you can do. The cactus jump. We're going to use a cactus to launch ourselves out of bounds. First, we need to jump on top of a cactus. Turns out that's a bit harder than it might seem, but we'll get there. Once on top, we inch ourselves off the cactus so that we fall down, but get stuck somewhere in the cactus before hitting the ground. In this position, we just move forward again into the cactus and we get launched quite high. The lower down the cactus we are, the higher we get launched. And if needed, we can push A to stack our jump abilities height on top of the cactus launch to get even higher. Anywho, this brings us out of bounds. Very cool. We could walk around here and explore, even going across the wall that separates the two sections of the level, but instead we're going to walk to the oil pipe and start opening the valves from the other end. This doesn't do anything different than if we activated them the other way around like we did earlier on in this video, but in this case we haven't activated the oil pump yet. It turns out that the cutscene that plays when all of the valves are open can't play until the oil pump is also activated. The result is that the two cutscenes that are supposed to play when both of these objectives are completed kind of get stacked on top of each other. It's a bit weird to see, but we can still get the pump jump and beat the level quickly. Stay tuned for more Things You Can Do in Space Station Silicon Valley. And thanks for watching. If you'd like to see some more SSSV stuff, feel free to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitch to catch me playing this game live. That's everything for now, so sleep tight and good night.